NBC's Lester Holt is also in Brussels traveling with the president. He joins us more about these emergency talks today. Lester, as we say good morning, you know, the president may announce more sanctions, hoping to show a united front with NATO. But, of course, that has been the case from the start. What makes him think that this will change the course of the war or cause Putin to back off?
Yeah, well, confidence is a relative term. Nobody wants to underestimate Putin. He didn't get the signals that there would be these tough sanctions if he moved into Ukraine. It's happened. They hope they can push the clock back. But look, it's extremely important that the president of the United States, a month into this conflict, is here in Europe, standing shoulder to shoulder with American allies. Now, the question is, what happens from here? What signal will it send to Putin if they somehow don't come up with strong enough sanctions, strong enough moves on the military side? What signal does that send to Putin about what he thinks he might be able to get away with in the future?
Well, of course, the Ukrainians have been asking for more help, more military help, the no-fly zone, which has been a non-starter so far for NATO. But a big question has been, will Putin stop here in Ukraine? If you ask Ukrainians, they say no. That's why we need NATO now. Stop Putin in his tracks. How is NATO preparing for that possibility?
Well, they are making the announcement that they are increasing troops and adding battle groups in 4 countries on the eastern flank, NATO's eastern flank. Kristen mentioned those Tiger teams a moment ago that are gaming out some of the potential contingencies if, you know, Russia were to move to chemical or biological or nuclear weapons, if they were to attack a U.S. security convoy, what that would look like. So they're obviously trying to get ahead, hoping that whatever they do here in Brussels will send the signal that no matter what you've done to this point, Mr. Putin, this is where it ends.
All right, Lester, thank you. And, of course, we'll see Lester much more for us tonight on NBC Nightly News.
Let's move.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.